Hello everyone and welcome to episode 90 of the Yarnivore Podcast. I'm Sadie, I'm your hostess with the mostest, and trying a different location. Actually, this is the craft room and I am filming very close to where I usually film. I don't have a tripod, and I'm sitting at an awkward angle and there's all kinds of lights, and here's the cat, because of course this isn't a podcast unless I have a dog at my feet and a cat crawling through my yarn. Chansky, one moment please, whilst I grab the cat. Fuzzbutt, say hi. Oh, someone just saw the dog. They're not good friends yet. This is the Marco Polo cardigan, which I will show off while I'm standing up here. And I didn't do the hand covering extensions. I did the 3-needle bind off fake seams. And yeah, this is out of Knitter's Nightmare Siren Sport in the Grey Haven colorway. And the purple is Musket, and it's the Burnished Sport by Soft Like Kittens, who is no longer dying. I apologize. I suck. Now I've got a very confused dog at my feet because, of course, dog got hissed at. She's not usually allowed in here because, as you may recall, she likes to steal things. But it's cold and she's being pathetic, so I'm an easy target. I'm an easy target for any pet. They know this, they see it, they see me coming. So, coffee. I think it's still the chocolate macadamia. And it still is yummy. Just for the record, it is. And as the sun comes and goes, as the Pacific Northwest it does, the light will change, and I apologize. I'm learning new things all the time here. So I have no finished objects. Remember how I said I was going to have a pair of socks done? Yeah, no. Dyeing. I started dyeing again, which is a giant pile, which I will show you. I'll announce when that happens so that you can bugger off if you don't want to have to see it, because I completely understand. But hang around if you do want to see it. So I was dyeing. I started doing some needlepoint, which is different from cross stitch. It's a little owl, and yeah, I got sucked into that. Been playing Blood Bowl with the hubby, and it's been a busy week. So no finished objects, none. I had 2 that I thought for sure I was gonna get to, nope. That, and there was this slew of allergies, which gave me headaches, which meant I wasn't knitting because I was under the influence of some Tylenol Sinus Severe and all that stuff, because otherwise I wasn't going to be human. So let's start at the start, and I'll show you my Desert Vista Dye Work socks, which have less than a week to be finished. Let's be honest here. I need to haul butt on these. These are for the 4th annual Desert Vista Dye Work Sock Club. This is the Zine base in the Share colorway. There you go. And I am on the 2nd sock, my first sock done. I am making up this pattern, and if people want, I will make a little free pattern so that you can have the recipe. It's very simple. I've just been doing pearls to kind of tighten it in, give myself something to do. I did a Fish Lips Kiss heel and my standard toe. These are for me. They don't look as big as they actually are. Hold on. I'll just wreck the place. I'm sitting at an angle. It's a very weird angle, and you can see how messy my spare bedroom is. I need to clean it. I've been spring cleaning. It's just not that it hasn't gotten here yet. Although the floor is exceptionally clean, which is not usual for this room. So this is actually, there you go. So you can see the little pattern a bit more with it on the sock blocker. But there's the first one. And the second one, I turned the heel I'm using a US 1 2.25 millimeter needle, I think. I have a suspicion that these might be 2.5s or a US 2 or a 1.5, a 2.5 mil. I have a feeling these might be 2.5s because I'm pretty sure I used them for my husband's socks, which means they are 2.5s, in which case these are going to be a little big for me, but I can always run them through the wash and shrink them. Sorry, there's going to be intermittent coughing because there's intermittent mold in the Pacific Northwest, which is giving me all kinds of issues. So the heel is done. I am into the actual foot portion. I just need a good, they'll probably be done by the end of the weekend. I just need a good solid knit, and I think there's a virtual knit night that Tracy's doing for the Passionate Spinner. Check her podcast out for details, but I think there's a VKN on Saturday afternoon, and I might go to that so that I can finish this. It's in my Fat Squirrel Fibers sock bag, which I love. And the cat is giving me the evilest of evil glares. Because she's like, dude, you knew there was a dog down there. Why did you pick me up? In my Schnuffeltier bag, which I love, full of the squishiness, is the winter wheat, which I also thought I would be finished, okay? I had ambition, and it got kicked in the face. But I did get pretty far on this. I'm using, I believe, a US 4, or is it a 3.75? Do I have a thingy? No, I don't have a thingy. I can't. I know that I went down a size from whatever's called for in the pattern because I did a gauge swatch. I never gauge swatch, but I actually gauge swatched. I don't know what possessed me. Here's the gauge swatch. So I know that these are 3 different gauges, and I knew which one was which when I made it. I don't remember it now, but oh wait, yes, I did the pearl bump thing. So 3, 2.75, and 2.5. I'm thinking. I'm not 100% sure what my pearl bumps meant, but I did them. And so there you have it. I need to trim my fingernails. I hate having fingernails. I can't do it. I can't do it. I don't know how women who do it do it. I guess you're normal. I'm weird. I bite my fingernails, so I just keep them short so I don't do that. And they're getting too long. Too long. I know. It doesn't even look like they have, I have fingernails, whatever. So the winter wheat is a giant thing that you knit in a very bizarre pattern, which all comes together in the end, which is part of the annoyance for me. I have discovered that that annoys me. But I finished the bottom, so let's get to the bottom. Last time you saw it, you saw that I was hemming, and that this little screw up here, that was actually called for in the pattern. It says not if you're in between that you don't have to do them, and I should have done them, because now it bugs me. But I'm okay with that, because it's right at the bottom, and people won't be staring at my butt. And then you have this hem that you do, which is vaguely annoying when you're doing it, but it looks pretty. So the colorways I have used are Run Through the Jungle, Undertow, Toxic, and Old Leaves. These are all Knitter's Nightmare colorways. Then the purple in between is Volmisa. It's a leftover piece I have, and it is True Love, which was a club colorway back when she had a club for like 2 seconds. Now, I haven't sewn the body together because it says to do the right sleeve first. So the body has not been seamed where I have to do the left sleeve because apparently there's some wedge shaping you have to knit in there. But it goes there. When it goes there, it goes there. That is where a sleeve will be. And then on this side, I have started the sleeve, and I hate sleeves. If you've forgotten anything about me, sleeves, I don't get it. I love socks, but sleeves, no. No, unless they're knit flat, no. But I'm doing the sleeve, and there are, this is really gonna bug me. I'm doing the sleeves. There are 5 color blocks because it basically matches most of the way down. I think to here? I don't know. But so I finished this one. I picked up and finished this one. Did the tie-in. I'm doing this colorway next, which is this one. And you just keep going down with the textures the whole way until you hit the cuff. So, and then the other one is done differently. However, so I have most of what is called for, except that this is all that's left of my color 1, and I don't know. I'm going to try and eke out a right sleeve, but there's no way that I'm going to have the little band for the left sleeve out of it, and I don't feel like dyeing the skein just so I can have it, so whatever. I'm hoping that gives me enough to get the chunk. It should be enough to give me the chunk out of, because I'm only like 20 yards less than what's called for, the chunk out of the left sleeve. And then the right sleeve, I'll just skip it, which is fine. I'll just put an extra blue or this, I don't know. But I've got spares of the other colors. That's the only one I don't have. That, and this is all I have for my True Love. That's all that's left. So I knit a pair of Colorworks knee-high socks out of this, and Bebop ate one, I recall. Yes, it was the Tree of Life socks, and then Bebop ate one. I miss him. Even though he ate all of my socks and my underwear, I still miss the little guy. Okay, so this I would love to be done by next podcast. That would be kind of nice. I'm also in the middle of a blocking party, except that the problem with blocking right now is the weather is not cooperating. And so it's taking forever for sweaters to dry anyway, and sweaters are all I basically need to block at this point. I got a gleaner too, because, you know, I was suckered into getting a gleaner because I have all of these sweaters that needed to be shaved, and I was like, oh, but the gleaner, I hear it's magical. So I got one, and I gleaned my pomme de pin, and that worked really nicely, and I took a huge chunk off, and I didn't hurt it, and then I washed it, and now it's blocking, and it's taken forever to dry. I also blocked my Marled Mania sweater finally. This one's gonna get blocked after, I'm blocking them in twos, so I have a couple more that need to be washed and blocked, and re-blocked as the case may be. But that's where I'm at with that, and I'd like to be done it by next week, but they're sleeves. Like, I don't know. The most important thing is to get the Desert Vista Dyeworks socks done so that I can continue to be in the competition, so to speak. In my bird leg bags, huge, massive, canvasy wonderfulness, I have the Chick Swan Show, which has grown since you last saw it. I am using my interchangeable Knit Picks Dreams, or not Knit Picks, Knitter's Pride. And these are the US 4, or US 6 4mm. I know I do that every time that I'm making it. Here's how it looks so far. Hold on, if I take this off for right now, this is my, he's so cute, look at him. I don't know if it will focus on him, but he is adorable. Can you see him? There you go. He's a little gargoyle, just sitting there, and I love gargoyles. I really do. I have a collection of gargoyles. And so here we go. Here we go. I can't really open it up much more than that without it sliding off the needles. I really should change it up soon to a bigger cord, which I can do now, which is interesting and entertaining. But it's coming out very beautifully. I am enjoying the colors I picked. The body color is a little close to the purple, but so be it. I mean, I waffled on so many colors all the way through. So I have this one, which is one of my contrasting colors, and it is We Will Tell You All of Our Secrets, cochineal and logwood, with an alum mordant, of course. This is Caitlin French, naturally dyed in the Coast Salish Territories, Vancouver, BC, 2013. And it's very pretty. This is the Cake DK of Socks That Rock in the Plumpy Sun Angel colorway. There we go. Hello, Kachanskams. You are not sneaky at all. 18 pounds is not sneaky. Nor does she have skill or stealth. Hello, my baby. I see you have come to say hello. Like, there's still a dog down there. Then I have this, which is Socks That Rock Heavyweight in the Aquarius colorway. And lastly, I have this one, which is, I keep waffling on this, but here's the actual tag. The Walnut Base DK Weight in the Pumpkin Puss House colorway by Fat Squirrel Fibers from back when she died yarn. So I'm using up some substantially older stash, which I enjoy. I have learned that getting single skeins of DK is not the smartest move for me because I don't use them very often. So that's where I've got on this. I have this chart to finish and then 2 more charts after that, and then I'm basically just solid knitting the body. So I'm excited for that. I look forward to wearing it. Hopefully I'll have it done before the season changes to where I won't want to wear it. Hi! There went my keyboard. Thank you, baby. Oh, this is just a gong show, isn't it? Okay, keyboard needs to be with the computer. That's where we are in terms of relationship to the computer anyway. And the cat, is the cat happy? No, the cat is not happy. This is my life. Alrighty, so keyboard back. We're all good. We're all good. So those are the 3 things that I've worked on this week, and if you have no interest in seeing what's going to be in the shop this weekend, I completely understand, and I'll see you again next week. If you would like to see what's going to be in the shop this weekend, the update will be Sunday at noon Pacific Standard Time. I think that's what it's called. Don't quote me. So we will have the Unicorn Pooping Rainbows will be back. That's pretty true right there. And it will be in both the Batty Base, which is the 80/20 Superwash Merino Nylon, 80% Superwash Merino, 20% nylon, and the Siren Sport, which is the same thing but in a sport weight. Because who doesn't love sport weight? I love sport weight. Look at the sweater I'm wearing. And then we have, this one's always pretty popular when it comes out, Hustle Rose on the Batty sock base, which is lots of pinks, browns, reds, purples, white. And that's after a metric song, if you want to be really up on the knowledge. We have Bold Leaves, which I'm currently using in my Market Spice Winter Wheat. Market Spice is a shawl. I don't know what I'm on that I get them confused, but that will be up in the Batty base. I did a lot on Batty because that's my base of favoritism. Radioactive, which I haven't done in a while, but I feel like spring needed some radioactivity, which is, let's see, this one's really hard to get to show up properly, or to photograph. That's kind of true there. It's very peach with like this electric yellow and a green and speckles of all kinds of things going on here. It's just fun. It's very fun, and if you like the peachy yellow, I'm into pinks and peaches right now apparently. Appearing for the first time in the shop is the new Skeleton 2.0, and this will be on Skeleton 2.0 and the Batty base. And it is the Victorian Corset colorway, which is a mauve peach semi-solid. Matches my hair, actually. There you go. That's what it looks like. And the Skeleton 2.0 is 436 yards of a non-superwash fine merino in a fingering weight. And so I'm bringing in the non-superwash merino because I know a lot of people started looking for it, and I don't mind, and I support what they're trying to do. So yes, this will be on the Batty, and it will be on the Skeleton 2.0, which you'll start seeing more things of, more stuff on. I don't know what the technical term is. Or no, I called that one radioactive. That one's supernova. This one I called radioactive, and it's supernova. This one that I have here is radioactive. I get them confused. And this one, no matter how many skeins you dye at the same time, it always comes out looking very different from skein to skein. It's got a lot of peach going on. It's got a lot of speckles going on. There we go. That would be true to color right there. It's kind of insane. It's kind of insane, and there's no way around it, no matter which side of the skein you look at. And that one's on the Batty Base. So all of those are going to be up at noon on Sunday, Pacific Standard Time, at knittersnightmare.com. And yeah, that is basically all I've been up to this week, aside from some new recipes I've been trying, which I can share with you if you're interested, if you would like me to. I didn't put up show notes last week. I will be putting up show notes this week. They will be found on the Ravelry group. So do come join the Ravelry group. And then, of course, subscribe, like, share, etc. the podcast on YouTube. And I will see everyone again next week. Bye.